Every year, the Philippines approves of 6.3 trillion national budget. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to say out loud. We're only seeing half of it. The other half? It disappears into a black hole of influence, invisible planning, and political immunity. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how much we lose, and what we could build if corruption finally had consequences. Because when you see the numbers, when you see how many hospitals, classrooms, bridges, and evacuation centers we should already have, you'll realize why the Philippines never moves forward, and why the same people walk the red carpet untouchable. Let's open the books. In 2013, the Supreme Court killed the pork barrel system. The newspapers celebrated. People thought the era of ghost NGOs and 30% kickbacks was over. But corruption doesn't die. It mutates. Pork barrel didn't disappear. It just changed its name, split into soft projects, and hid inside thousands of line items like no feasibility study, no planning, no accountability, just influence. And influence is the most expensive currency in the Philippines. Here's the part every Filipino feels, but no one explains clearly. How do lawmakers, who are supposed to make laws, end up controlling billions in infrastructure? Simple. Because after the budget is passed, they pressure agencies, they recommend contractors, they control endorsements, and they decide which projects get prioritized. No paper trail, no fingerprints, just influence. And influence can generate 20–30% cuts. Quietly, safely, and annually. Let's assume only 20% of the P6.3 trillion budget gets lost to waste, inefficiency, or corruption. That's a conservative number, ridiculously conservative. Some insiders whisper it's 30–40%. But let's be kind. Let's calculate based on the smallest possible leak. Imagine 500 new hospitals every single year. We would never have overcrowded wards again. Not 1,000, not 10,000, a million classrooms, enough to eliminate the entire backlog. Flooding, traffic choke points, gone. We could protect every family in every flood-prone barangay. We could have finished the entire Mega Manila subway years ago. And here's the most painful twist. We're not even missing big money. We're missing money that already exists. Money already collected from taxes, loans, and national debt. Money that should already be changing lives. Why can't we hold them accountable? One word: immunity through influence. In the Philippines, political power protects itself. Not with laws, but with relationships. Who you know matters more than what you steal. And the system is designed so that the law bites downwards, but never upwards. But what if the law could bite upward? Here's what it would take. Every project, every contractor, every peso, online, real-time, geotagged. Make it a crime for lawmakers to influence contractor selection. Protect insiders who expose kickbacks. Not after conviction, but during investigation, especially for unexplained wealth. No more hiding salons or project documents. But even with these reforms, there's one factor more powerful than any law. No law survives without public memory. Corruption wins when we forget. When scandals fade. When the next headline distracts us. That's how the untouchables stay untouchable. But imagine a Philippines where pork is traceable, influence is criminal, and every peso is watched by 100 million eyes. Imagine a Philippines where 1.26 trillion a year builds hospitals instead of ghost projects. That future is possible, but only if we demand it. If this message matters to you, share this, comment, and help keep the conversation alive. The more Filipinos who understand the numbers, the less power corruption has.